High School for the Gifted in Phòng. We are here today to compete for the National English Speaking Contest.
Next up, we're going to discuss the impact of fast fashion on our ecosystem. Little do we know that fashion is one of the top factors causing pollution. This tangible evidence speaks volume for the big footprint that fashion world has left on our environment. And fast fashion is an exceedingly harmful branch of the clothing industry.
Basically speaking, fast fashion is referred to as cheap, trendy clothes that flow from the catwalk at a breakneck speed. However, it should also be defined as the major factor for environmental cost.
In preparation for our presentation, we've carried out an online survey into people's habits of buying clothes and received 120 answers. To our surprise, nearly half of the respondents were unaware of the fact that they are consuming fast fashion despite having at least one item from brands like Topshop, Canifa, Zara, H&M, and so on. Fast fashion has such a bad press, right? So what are the reasons?
It is due to its impact on the environment, which stems from its cheap, toxic textile dyes such as polyester and cotton. Polyester is derived from fossil fuels, contributing to global warming, and can shed microfibers that are to the increasing levels of plastics in our oceans. As for cotton, it requires enormous quantities of water and pesticides in developing countries, resulting in risk of drought and creating huge amounts of stress on water basins and other environmental problems, concerns biodiversity and soil quality. Now let me test your knowledge of fast fashion by a simple question. Do you know how much water is needed to produce a pair of jeans? A. 70 liters, B. 700 liters, and C. 7,000 liters.
I think the answer should be B, 700 liters.
The correct answer is C, 7,000 liters, equivalent to the amount of water one used in 2,300 days.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I know, right? I was kind of shocked when first finding out about this. In the past international conference, fast fashion was mentioned as one of the main criminals causing global warming resulting from pollution. It is like a hamburger offered by fashion world, cheap, convenient, but health-threatening. According to our survey, about 65% of our respondents admitted that they didn't know about the impact, and yet still favor fast fashion. So what are the drivers?
Well, I've condensed them into three main points. Firstly, it is crystal clear that thanks to low prices, consumers, especially those in the younger age brackets, don't have to think much about making the purchase and generally feel that they got a great deal. Beyond cost reasons, accessibility is also a big influencer on fast fashion's popularity. Fast fashion retailers vast arrays of products and often their capability to pay for online shopping platforms, namely Shopee, Tiki, or Lazada, enables them to be highly visible in e-commerce space. Last but not least, the rise of influencer culture and marketing has opened up a niche for fast fashion brands, particularly online retailers, to flourish. It is not surprising nowadays when their products, previously worn by a popular personality or fashionista, become an instant trend, hence fueling the growth of fast fashion. Fast fashion is so closely intertwined with people's daily life, so how can we minimize its negative environmental impact? Our suggestion is to buy less and wear more quality clothes. Even the greenest garment uses resources for production and transport to your home. Moreover, sustainable and high-quality clothes may seem a bit expensive initially, but it turns out that the investment is cheap at the price because we can wear these for such a long time. Think twice before throwing out your clothes. What you can do instead is trying to repair them or giving them a second life by turning them into a bag
or something else using your own creativity. Or you can just donate them to your friends, to your family, or to the charity.
What we can draw from our survey is that millennials are becoming increasingly aware of the impacts fast fashion has on our environment. However, we cannot sit on our laurels yet and have to make greater effort to mitigate adversities of fashion world on our mother nature.
Go trendy, go eco-friendly, dress smartly, but spare thought for our own life, our mother nature, and our descendants. Thank you.